What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome to another episode of High-Headed Thoughts, and this time I'm live on Facebook with you. I am on Facebook with you. I'm gonna let a few more people come up in here before we get started. We got a couple little topics going on, and I'm gonna touch up on them. I'm really gonna touch up on them. Touch up like a little taper. Hope everybody is having a great day, great ending of their day. Hopefully mine ain't have to go to work tonight. About to go live in this mug. Live. What's up, sis? I would play music, but every time I play music, they just tell me that I don't have copyright, so it's a waste of time. Excuse me, little sniffles. Little sniffles. Little bitty sniffles. All right, fuck it. Let's get started. U.S. Olympics. 3-on-3 basketball, women's, won gold. Everybody like, what's 3-on-3? So what the 3-on-3 is, it's basically a hood basketball game enter into the Olympics. A hood basketball game enter into the Olympics. Basically, what it is you take your best three in your country. I'm going to take my best three. We're going to play the 21, and we're going to play at least 2 games a day. Well, they have 4 women. You get the 1 substitute, or just in case someone get hurt, because it's basketball, somebody can sprain an ankle, baby. What happens? What happened? Them girls went and won gold. Now, in the 3-on-3, the only thing that you can get in the 3-on-3 is 2s and 1. It's up to 21. 21 or 30 or the first to 30 minutes. So basically, if you get to 21, game over. You ain't got to worry about it. But if you don't get to 21, then you already know how it go. I think it's like 15 minutes, but my be, they be hustling. They be playing. So you got a couple people like Kelsey Plum, and she was the lead of the team. She was the head leader of the team, Kelsey Plum. She had a tip back in like the last 30 seconds of the game and put them ahead. So now you got a couple girls who really trying to generate some stuff here in America. So you got Kelsey Plum, you got Stephanie Dawson, you got Allison Gray, and you got Jackie Young. I didn't know all their names, so I had to write them down. And plus, I'm not good with names. But it is what it is, you feel me? So we got China that's up with, I believe, 14 gold medals. It's like 14 gold medals. America, they right up under them, under the gold medal act. But we got the most medals. So shout out to America for that, because shit, we doing our thing. Right up under that, I believe, is Japan. Japan is up under us. Then you got Russia, and then you got Australia. So we ahead of the game right now. Japan got like 15 gold. China got like 15 gold, and we got like 14, but we got the most medals. So for that, it's cool that we actually doing our own thing, because we generating our own little wealth here. You feel me? Everybody winning. We all winning. We all eating out here. We all eating. All eating. Men's basketball. What's going on? Somebody tell me what's going on with men's basketball. Because for y'all to have all these talented young men and can't get nothing right. Nothing right. Like, number one, you got Kevin Durant. You got Damian Lillard. You got the two champions that's on the team in Middleton and Holiday. So they both off a high streak. Them boys ready to ball. They might be a little bit tired. But then you got, Holiday who came and he actually balled out. He put up the most points. Kevin Durant with 10. He out here looking like Devin Booker. Out here looking like Devin Booker. I mean, hey, he gonna have to step his game up if they want that gold. And it's gonna be a lot harder. Y'all lost to France. Y'all lost to France, and that was the first time that they had lost since like 2004, and that was to like Australia or something. It was an upset, like to like Australia or something like that. And that was like 83 to like 79 or something like that. So, I mean, when it come down to things like that, America, who is quote unquote the headquarters of basketball, y'all should be stepping y'all game up. Ain't no way that we shouldn't, I'm not going to say shouldn't be blowing these teams out because the teams that we playing, which was on France, was Rudy Gobert and Evan Fournier. So it's not like they don't have NBA players knowing how to run it. It's players not knowing how to conform into the place where they need to be. Because if everybody play the way that they should, you got this type of all-star, why y'all not putting these points up? Because y'all out here trying to flop. See, y'all trying to treat this like an all-star game where everybody just running around, they throwing alley-oops to each other. It's not finna be that. It's not finna be that. It's not. And if they don't step their game up, they going to wind up either getting like a silver or a bronze. Not bad, but it ain't really what you go there for. I mean, you went to Tokyo to get a silver or a bronze. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt it. Ain't nobody going overseas to go get no silver or no medal. I mean, no silver or no bronze medal. Ain't nobody going over there for that. You ain't wasted your time. Yeah, people gonna be like, oh, I'm glad you did it. You went over there. You did your thing. Yeah, you say what you want to. You ain't go over there. You ain't go over there for no gold, for no bronze medal. You went over there for the gold. That's what you went over there for. And you didn't succeed. So the NBA boys, y'all better you better put your heads together, or y'all gonna be fishing. Or if not, just do the Simone Biles roll. Do the Simone Biles roll. And with the Simone Biles roll, it's just say, hey, I need mental health. I can't do it. Even though we already know what the issue was for Simone Biles. You doing too much. These girls can't compete with you. You doing flips that they can't do. You doing flips that they can't do. So if they can do the flips, they'll understand why you not landing perfectly like this. They'll understand why. Because those flips are flips that nobody else has done or even attempted to do. But I understand, Simone. I'm not going to make it about a race situation, but I will say that it's an athletic situation. It's a situation where you got a player or an athlete that can do other things that other people can't do. They doing things that other people can't do. And she's being penalized for it because she needs to take an extra step in order to catch herself. Now, I'm not going to be real. I don't understand the point settings and gymnastics when it comes down to sticking landings and stuff like that. I don't. And I'm not going to sit here and talk to y'all like I do know what's going on. But one thing that I do know is she took herself out for mental health issues or mental health reasons. And she needs to figure out why or what is going on with her. Because everybody want to see her. Everybody want to see Simone Biles. I watched a little bit of it, and I was watching her on a parallel bar. The girl cold. When they do the routines and then they do the flips with it, cold. Even as kids, most of us couldn't do that. And she just, hey guys, she raw. The girl's cold. That girl's good. You feel me? That girl's real good. But she chose to take herself out. That's someone that we won't see. That's something that we gonna miss. But I do like what she said. She said she took herself out of the event because she wanted other girls, other people to be able to see what it's like to experience that. So if she had stayed on the team, other girls would have been like, oh, I can't play, but I'm here. You know, I'm here with her. I'm here. I still might get a gold medal, but I'm not going to be one of the front girls that you see get a gold medal. I'm going to get the gold medal in the back, and nobody going to know I got it, but I got it. But only reason I got it was because it was a team effort. That's you don't want to be her. You don't want to be her. So now Simone Biles gave a couple other girls a chance to do it. And it's kind of crazy. At first I was kind of like, man, Sha'Carri, she deserved it. But now it's kind of like, damn. All the black people just dropping up out of her. Or maybe it is a good thing. I don't know. It ain't a bad thing. Maybe it is a bad thing. Maybe it's not. But I mean, hey, somebody needs to figure it out. And it ain't going to be me. It's not going to be me. Because that's not my job. I don't get paid to do that. I don't get paid to figure out what's wrong with these athletes. But I'm trying to get paid to talk shit about But, you know, it is what it is. On to the NFL. On to the NFL. Who y'all team? Who y'all got? I'm going to look in my comments. Who y'all got? Who people got? What's up, everybody? Who y'all team? What up, bro? Who y'all team? Who do y'all have in the NFL? What's y'all team? Everybody know I'm rocking with the Bears. And my second team, no cap, is going to have to be the Browns. I kind of like the Bills, but I think I'm going to have to rock with the Browns. And the only reason I'm rocking with the Browns is because my mommy is from Cleveland. And, you know, we was just there, and I'm like, all right, if anything, that could kind of be like another home away from home. But, yeah, them Cleveland Browns. The Cucamonga Cracker Killers, hey, that's a great team right there, bro. That is a great team right there. I don't know what league they play in, but, hey. Bear down, baby. Bears and Browns, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bears and Browns. Oh, happy birthday to you, bro. Happy birthday to you. Was it today? Yesterday? I know it was one of these days. Happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. I'm sorry I ain't say it exactly on the time, but happy birthday, bro. Dirty Dan son. Happy birthday, bro. So, shout out to you, bro. Check us out. They know. Hey, you got to give me some tickets so I can come see D'Angelo. My boy D'Angelo, a fool with it. A straight fool with it, man. A fool with it. So everybody got Bears. I see some Browns. A created team on Madden 2020. Yesterday? Okay. Yeah, happy birthday to you. But on to it. My thoughts. I feel like the Bears, they're going to be solid. If you ask me, where do I think they're going to be? Somebody just told me this, I ain't going to lie. And me and him had like a big argument, and it's my homie Buck. And that nigga got mad. Oh, I had never seen nobody get this mad. And he going to say, I wasn't mad, nigga. Yeah, your tone had got a love. But it's cool. It's all love. I didn't know that they had gained an extra game this season or for the rest of the seasons. So for the 18 games that they gonna get, or the 17 games that they gonna get with the one bye, I want to say that they gonna win 10 games. But the only way that they gonna win 10 games is if they put Shorty in. Now, I'm not saying that Andy Dalton can't win a couple games for us. I'll put Andy Dalton in probably like the first 2-3 games. Andy Dalton the first 2-3 games, just to see what he can bring to the table. Bears might get 6 games. With Andy Dalton, yes, Larry. With Andy Dalton, I do see them only getting like 6 games. But if they try to play Andy Dalton the whole season, the 6 games is going to be spread because it's going to be like he going to win 2, he going to win 1. They going to lose like 4 straight. He going to win 1, win another one. He going to get on a hot streak, and then it's going to be over. Follow my OnlyFans, y'all. I go be eating eggs and wiggling my toes. Don't nobody want to see them big ass bunions, boy. But yeah, you saying 6. I mean, I can see them winning 10, but like I say, that's what Justin Fields, and the only reason I say that is because nobody really got film on Justin Fields besides college film. And that's not enough in the NFL. Because with what Nagy got planned and everything else going around it, with Tariq Cohen coming back, Eddie Goldman on the defense, nobody know what's going to happen with Hakeem Hicks. But if he don't choose soon about what's going to go on, or the Bears don't say nothing, maybe they should just let him go and keep some pieces and trade him off so we can get some more pieces and actually make this a contending team. Because my biggest issue with the Chicago Bears is that the secondary is going to be suspect. Our cornerbacks going to be real suspect. I feel like them cornerbacks going to get ate up. If Eddie Jackson come back and he's the Eddie Jackson we know from 2018, 2019, we might be okay. We might be okay. And we're not really too much worried about Eddie Jackson coming back and being 2019, 2018 Eddie Jackson. We just need him to come back and show us that he's still a superstar and that money that we gave him was well worth it. Because last year was a buster season. I'm talking about straight ass cake. Straight ass cake. I mean, I don't know what he was smoking. Excuse me. It's the only thing about having beards. I don't know what the fuck dude was smoking, but that shit was garbage. It was garbage. He ain't go shop with Moneybag Yo. He ain't go get no runs. He should have got some runs before the game, because that nigga was capping. Big time capping. New era 5150 capping. It's all good though. It's all good though. It's all good. Why? Because now we got that team back. We got a team back. So we're going to be good. We're going to be good if all those pieces fall in and he come back to the way that he was. That's it. Eddie Jackson just got to go back to the way that he was. Not all the way, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Go back to the way that he was. So once we get that back, our defense will be smooth. We got a new dude who can actually move the ball in offense and not just move the ball with his legs. He can move the ball with his arm. But the question is, can these motherfucking receivers that we just got catch? Can they really catch? Can the receivers that we got really catch? That's the real question. Because everybody can hit you. And you can kill on a short route. Tom Brady improved to everybody that he can kill on a short route. He can kill on the short route, but the question is, can you kill on the long route? When you got everybody going on flies, you got Miles going on flies, can you catch the ball on the run? The biggest question. The biggest question, can you catch the ball on the run? Because if you can't, there is no reason to have you out there. Darnell Mooney already showed us that he can do it. So that's why I said that I feel like they can win 10 games if they put Shorty in, because Shorty is a different type of dog. He's a different type of dog. But I'm going to tell you what the NFL think they slick on. These vaccination situations. Now players going to miss out on money if they get sick because they didn't get a vaccination. How y'all going to force somebody to get a shot that they don't want to get? Cole Beasley, player from the Buffalo Bills, he stated something, and he was stating how if y'all felt that everybody should do it, then they was basically going to lose the NFL. It's true. You're going to lose the NFL. You can't sit here and choose to just go back and forth and say, well, if you don't get it, then you can't play, and we're going to take your money from you and everybody from your team. Because if I'm not mistaken, even if you're vaccinated, you can still catch it. It's just like having a flu. It's just like having a flu. So he said he wasn't anti-vax or pro-vax. He says he's pro-choice. Let people choose what they want to do. And if that means that John Doe got to get tested 3 extra times more than John Jack, then hey, then that's just what it is. And that's what he's willing to choose. And it's getting kind of irritating to sit back and listen to people call people stupid or say that people have no sense or they don't know anything because they're not getting vaxxed. Okay. I got something for y'all. For all y'all. I'm going to create a vaccination in my bathtub. I'm not going to tell y'all I did it in my bathtub. Oops, I just did. Oh, well, fuck it. I'm going to create a vaccination in my bathtub. I'm going to try it on 3 monkeys. I'm going to give them corona. And I'm going to try it on 3 monkeys. And even if it don't work, I'm going to say it worked. Just say it takes a little longer for it to clear because it's doing its job. Would you take it? Even if the CDC say, yep, it's a clear, it works. Would you take it? If I rolled a blunt, and in that blunt, we sitting there talking, I'm like, yeah, bro, you know, that's that money bag runt. But I sprinkled a little special seasoning in there, boy. Are you going to ask me what that special seasoning is? Or you just going to be like, man, let me hit that shit. No, you're going to be like, what the fuck is this special seasoning, nigga? What is that? What is the special seasoning that you put in there? That's what they going to want to know. What's the special seasoning that you put in there? I'm going to tell you what the special seasoning is. Something you don't want. So how can you get mad at a person who has chosen not to vax if you won't smoke a blunt or you won't take the vaccination that I created in my house? How can you blame them for not taking it if people can't tell them what's being injected into their body? So if they was injecting horse shit into people's arms and saying that that was the fucking cure, would you people fucking take it? No. Why? Because it's brown and you ain't never seen no motherfucking medicine that's brown except for iodine. And that's just to keep some shit clean. So no, you're not going to fuck around and say, hey, I'm going to just take this vaccination because you said I should. And you said I should. So I'm just going to take it. No, nobody's going to do that. People are more in depth with life now. They're more in depth with their own self. So now people are figuring out what I can do now to keep myself healthy, because I don't necessarily have to take these shots. They telling me it's B12 in there. Well, it's B12 in plants. It's B12 in plants. Half the stuff that y'all look for in medicine is in plants. It's in a certain type of diet. It is. It's been people out here for years that have never had a vaccination. Never been sick besides a common cold. You can't say that the only people who live and live to live long are people who get vaccinated. That's not true. You can't even prove that, and no one can. No one can prove that. But they'll tell you that. They'll tell you that. And if you go to other countries are living just as well. Just like back then. Remember when we were kids? Remember when we was all kids? And the first thing that they'll be like, hey, feed this hungry kid in Africa. With just 10 cents a day, you can feed a family, a starving family from Africa. Remember those commercials? I know y'all remember those commercials. I know all y'all remember those commercials. And the crazy part, we'll be sitting there like, damn. We'll be looking at the kid in Africa like, damn, man. I feel bad for the kid in Africa because the kid in Africa starving. Whole time he ain't starving. He not starving. He good. He living better than y'all. He's just healthy. America America has proven just to be like, hey, we're gonna make everybody fucking fat. Diabetes, heart failure, cancer. We're gonna put it all in the fucking food. They're gonna eat it. They're gonna live this fucking McDonald's lifestyle, this Burger King, this Wendy's, all of this shit. They're gonna live it. And then we're gonna put out fucking sicknesses and tell them, hey, and these fucking sicknesses that we got going on, that you don't have to eat healthy. You can eat all the bullshit you want to eat. And then when these sicknesses come out, you're going to be okay. No. But if you take our medicine, we'll make sure that you stay okay. Because the ones that don't get vaccinated are the ones that's not okay. That's not true. It's not true. And I'm going to tell you right now, anyone who has told you that a kid that has never been at a frequency of a kid that has lied to you. They've lied. See, when you say real shit, people leave. And I understand. You can't tell everybody everything at one time. But I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. That's just the way it is. If you're going to ask me, what am I? I'm not vaccinating my kids. I'm not. I understand. You don't have to like me. That's cool. You don't even have to let your kids play with my kid. That's cool too. That's cool too. No, my daughter does not have polio. Yes, my daughter is moving at the same rate as your kid. No, my daughter does not have any fucking allergies or anything like that. No, none of that. She's all good, non-vaccinated. She gets a cold just like any other kid. She gets teeth just like any other kid. And 9 months and almost walking. So don't tell me that a vaxxed kid is better than a non-vaxxed kid, because that's not true. And I don't care who tells anybody that. I got the proof in the pudding right here. I got 3 kids, 2 vaxxed, 1 not. It is what it is, man. We live life the way that we live it. And not everybody lives the same way. Otherwise, we wouldn't have different sides of the spectrum. We wouldn't have different sides of the spectrum. We wouldn't have Democrats and Republicans if people didn't see things different ways. So my thing is, stop trying to oppose what you want on other people. Don't oppose what you want on other people, because what other people want for themselves is not or may not be what you want for yourself or your children. So that's the thing. Let's not oppose to what other people want and understand what people want. Because that's a big situation. It's a big situation in this world. And we all, even myself, we all assume that people are supposed to just like what we like. Oh, you supposed to like what I like. No, you're not. You're not. Some things we may see eye to eye on. I'm sorry, y'all. Some of us, we may or may not be opposed to something that's going on. We may or may not. You may be a person who say, hey, I like to drink. You might be a drinker. And that's not my forte. I might have a beer or a drink with you. Just 1, maybe 2. But if you're one of those people who want to go get a 5th and flip the 5th over, and then after we done, go get another one, and then say, oh shit, we out of this 5th, let's go get a pint. And we gonna split that pint. That's not me. I'm not gonna be one of those dudes. But you might not be a smoker, and that's what I am. I'm a smoker. You might not be a smoker. That might not be your forte. You might not like it. But as long as we can have a conversation, I'm not disrespecting you in your house by smoking my stuff, and you not disrespecting me in my house by drinking your drink, we all good. You not disrespecting my family, I'm not disrespecting yours. We good. We having good conversation, even though the dialogue or the intel of what other people may see as being aggressive, but we really having a real good conversation. What's wrong with that? Nothing. Ain't nothing wrong with having those. Those are actually healthy, because you getting out the negative stuff that you don't know or want to know, or that you need to know, things that you try to find out. You figure those things out. That's part of the plan. That's part of it. I just want to stop. Shout out to True World Clothing. Get you some. True World Clothing. Shout out to my boy Walt. Back at it. So, in the instance of this, you can't choose what people want for themselves because that's what you want for them. That's not the way it goes. It don't go like that. So don't try to oppose it. And that goes with health and life. You can give somebody some advice and try to lead them into, if you feel like that's the right way, you can lead them into the right way, but that's not necessarily the right way that they want to go. So don't assume that just because that's for you, that it's for everybody. Because it's not. It's not for everybody. It's not. And we as people need to stop assuming that it's for everybody because everybody is doing it. Because the ones that aren't doing it are the ones that's like the trailblazers. That's the trailblazers of the other people. But then they get looked at as the bad, as the bad apples, the bad seeds. They're not. We're not. We people just like y'all. We just want to know stuff. You want to know certain things. You gonna send your kid to some random place without knowing where they going? No. So I'm not gonna just, what's in here? I don't know. And if I'm not mistaken, you can still catch COVID after you get the vaccination. It just softens the blow. If that's the case, what am I getting it for? You can still give it. You can still give it to me just like I can still give it to you. You can still catch it. Kind of defeats the purpose of a vaccination, a vaccine. Then we got Pfizer people who talking about you got to get a booster shot. It's time for a booster shot. It's time for a booster shot? People just got these shots. And they giving out booster shots already. I heard one place talking about they giving out $50 to take the shot. It's a guy going off about it all on the site. All on TikTok. Y'all giving out $50, free donuts, all of this other stuff. That kind of make me skeptical about getting some stuff. You're going to tell me I give you a Krispy Kreme donut if you get vaccinated. I give you $50 if you get vaccinated. That's going to make me want to get it with y'all? No. So don't force it upon us. If it's really as true as y'all say it is, lead us to it, and eventually we'll find the information that's going to lead us there. Just like y'all did. It'll lead us there. If not, we won't come. We won't come if we don't find something that's telling us real truth with it, because they don't give you all the truth. It changes every other day. So I guess that's your difference between vaxxed and non-vaxxed. We want that information now. We just not dumbfounded just to say, go ahead and do it. It's, what are we doing? What are we putting inside of ourselves? Because we ain't just putting random bullshit inside ourselves because it's cool now or because everybody's fucking doing it. So what? So? A lot of people jumped off high cliffs into fucking deep waters. That don't mean I'm going to fucking do it because you did it. No. No. Number one, I'm scared I might be the dumbass who missed the fucking opening and smacked the damn rock. I don't want to be him. I don't want to be the fucking guy who smacked the damn rock. Hillary, will you marry? Splat. I don't want to be him. I don't want to be him. So, I don't do what everybody do. And a lot of people don't. So don't blame them. So the NFL, y'all need to figure that shit out. You can't force a person to get vaxxed. And y'all enforced a lot of people to get vaxxed that didn't want to get vaxxed. And y'all telling rookies that if they don't get vaxxed, then they won't get to practice, which means that they won't get seen and mean they won't make cuts. And this is something that they waited for all their life. How y'all gonna cut a rookie out because they don't want to get vaxxed? That's a scary sight. That's a real fucking scary sight. You've been giving up your body. Getting beat, blood, headaches from concussions. Not telling your coaches, because every fucking football player has done it. Any football player that's on this site right now, they'll tell you they have played through some headaches that's been very, very painful just to make sure that they can play in the game the very next week. We all do it. There's people out there giving up blood, sweat, and tears since little kids just to get to this level. For y'all to tell them, if y'all don't get this, they can't play. That's hard. That's tough. But it's a part of what America brings. Huh? America don't give a fuck about us. They ain't never gave a fuck about us. Listen here. You come help us fight this war. When you come help us fight this war, we'll set you free. And they came and fought the war. And we helped them win. And what they do, go back to your master now. Go back to your master. Because we ain't setting no niggas free. Not here in these United States of here, America. Not in these 13 colonies. Every nigger's going to stay right where he was. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. The only difference is they niggas make a lot more money. I'm going to say it again for y'all over here. They niggas make a lot more money. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody like LeBron, he make about a cool 900,000 a game. A game. 900,000 a game. Maybe a little less. Somewhere around it. A game. A game. Maybe a little less. Maybe like 800. But he worth like 45 million in one season. Talking about off games, All-Star break. Must be worth that money. Worth that bread. Worth the bread. But still got to see that slave master. Still got to see that master. Now, I ain't mad at him. For that type of money, that's generational wealth. Your kids gonna eat off that. LeBron's kids was eating, his kids was eating off the first Nike contract. So I understand. I'm not gonna sit here and say that if I had a chance to go to the NFL, that I wouldn't have took one of them contracts. Yeah, I would have. I definitely would have. I definitely would have took my people up out of that situation that they was in. I promise you, my grandma would not be living on the west side of Chicago. We'd still own the house, but she wouldn't be living there. She wouldn't be living there. She'd be living with me, I promise you. So that's the stuff that we sit back and we think about. We still got to play slave to somebody, even though that bread coming in. Because one wrong move can take everything away. Everything. Those nice cars, that nice crib. Then people become the quote unquote the Kwame Browns, not realizing that Kwame's still a success. His stats might not be up there, but that money was there. 17 years old, coming to the league, making money. Motherfuckers made millions at 17 years old. And some of us still trying to even see our first million. But we ain't wasted it on Gucci, Louis, and all the rest of that shit. Hey, I'm about to wrap this up. I don't care how it turned out. I might have said some shit that had your top steaming, bored your top. It don't matter. I don't give a shit. It's high-headed thoughts. Y'all have a good day. That's all I can say. Adios, muchachos. Ay. What's going on, everybody? What's going on?